We won't give up agitation even if Tinubu wins. Nigeria is virtually dead. Akintoye. Professor Banji Akintoye, the leader of Elana Omodua, have said this categorically. Said the agitation for the actualization of Yoruba nation is on course. Even Tinubu's presidency will not put a stop to it in any way. He was speaking even in Benin Republic, yes, where he says the Yoruba people may pull out of Nigeria even before the 2023 elections. That's what he said. So he said that people are saying that the leaders and members of the Yoruba self-determination struggle are in the side. He said it's not true. We are not in the side. What is happening among us is natural. Our young people want their country now, and they cannot wait. I am a historian, and I know that young people want to jump now, but their elders hold them back. So, said the Yoruba people are determined, particularly the young ones. Professor Banji said they are willing and ready to leave this contraption. The young people are willing. They can't wait any longer. Yes, Tinubu cannot even stop it. His presidency cannot stop it, because they want a nation, not a contraption, not just a geographical expression. They want a nation, and Tinubu's presidency will not bring that nation. Nigeria will never become a nation. Yes, in those days you say slave will never become diala, that is freeborn. Yes, I hope you should say. In those days, I'm talking of those days, not now. In those days, those medieval era. So that is it. So that's why he said that the Yorubas are determined to have their own country, their nation, Yoruba nation. So that is why he said that they're not in disarray. They're not in disarray. He said that we are making progress, but there are certain things people don't know. He said the first is to clarify the Yoruba self-determination movement and Elana Omodua. Say we have many self-determination groups, which are up to 200. Said it was deliberately done in that way, so that the authorities will not be able to decipher it. See the strategy they're using, and people are saying it's confusion, it's in disarray. Professor said it's not true. That they deliberately did these things to confuse the mischief makers. Oh yes, the mischief makers. Those who want to put trouble, those who want to create animosity and division where it never exists. So they want to confuse them. That's why you see many groups, all for one purpose, for one goal and agenda, and they are working in synergy. So that's what he said. He said, in the beginning, we felt we needed a Yoruba Nation fund that will be in existence for centuries to come, and it will be a major part of Yoruba Nation state, just as the Jewish Nation Fund is to the state of Israel. So we the Yoruba want a desire a fund like that. We need a body that could do it for us. Yes, that was what informed the creation of the Yoruba self-determination movement. It is a service center for all the Yoruba self-determination groups. There is no confusion at all. It's trying to elaborate on this thing people are calling confusion. Say they have created this fund, this central fund, you see, so to service what they are doing. So he calls it, it's a service center for all Yoruba self-determination groups. He said there's no confusion. Yes, he said the overwhelming majority of Yoruba people want their country now because they are tired of Nigeria. They are tired of the country. Why wouldn't they be tired of Nigeria? Look at what is happening. In disarray. Well, you said the agitation is in disarray in the Yoruba nation. It's not true. Rather, it is Nigeria that is in disarray. It's in shambles. It's in tatters. It's evident. Everybody's seen it. You see. So he said, our attitude is this. Our brother Bola Tinubu is struggling to become president of Nigeria. According to them, he said there's nothing wrong with that, but we will not abandon our struggle for the Yoruba nation because of him. That's what they said. They will never abandon it. Yes. He said, while some people are running around with politicians, but we know that they want separate country. So that is why we must be careful not to hurt their feelings. Talking about those who are running around with positions, he said, even those who I would say vote for me, said they believe in Yoruba nation. Said they believed in Yoruba nation. You see, that is what he's saying. So Yoruba nation is on course. Nothing will stop it. Even Tinubu presidency, that's what he's saying, will not stop it. He said we are working from many angles, especially from the diplomatic angle. Nigeria is virtually dead. It is the stubbornness of those who rule that is still keeping Nigeria together. Simple. Said okay, according to the people in the government, Nigeria will soon be incapable of paying the salaries of public officials. He went on, according to the International Monetary Fund, IMF, Nigeria is spending 9.6% of its annual income to service debts, and the IMF says it may reach 100% soon. If it reaches 100%, it means there is no country. You see? So he said the country is virtually dead. Nigeria is servicing their debt with 92.6% of its annual income. And the IMF said sooner it will get to 100%, and that is debt. Nigeria will just drop dead. The blood in the country will just finish. The blood in Nigeria remains less than 8%. Very soon it will drop completely, and everything will knock down completely. Everybody will go their separate ways. That's what Ghana Adams is saying. And it is true. The country has collapsed. It's just stubborn. It's just standing there because of because of the stubbornness of those who are governing it. Yes, like the former CBN deputy governor said, Obadiah Malafia, may soul rest in peace. He said they have destroyed the country and they want to force people to stay together, to stay put. Yes, you have destroyed the country. You are forcing people to remain there, to stay there. Are weak fools? So only Mumu will stay. People who are wise, educated, intelligent, exposed, smart people, they will not stay. And so that is it. That's what Professor is saying. Yoruba agitation or agitation for Yoruba nation is on course. Say the possibility of those who control Nigeria, restructuring does not exist. There is no such possibility. I want you to know that the Fulani believe in Nigeria is a conquered territory. The goal has been achieved under this present administration. So talking about restructuring, he said there's nothing like that. Say the possibility of those who control Nigeria, restructuring Nigeria does not exist. So what are we talking about? We are talking about restructuring. Restructuring will not work. They will not accept it. There are people who are controlling this country. They will not allow it to come. So for those who say, let us restructure, Nigeria will be better for after restructuring, Professor said, nowhere. They have x-rayed it, they have actually analyzed it, and see that the thing will not work. There are people who are holding Nigeria down. There are people that will restructure it. Will they do it? No, they will not do it. Somebody is benefiting, eating very well from somewhere. I want the person to stop eating from there? No. They will not stop. They will not restructure. If you are talking about structure, you are talking about separation too. To them, restructure means disintegration. So, but the point remains that Yoruba nation agitation is on course. Even Tinubu president